To come back to the last sentence or bullet point you see on the slide, here I didn't even say her name, is a quote that's being said and told to the public in the show by her best friend Tasty. And I will continue telling you about her story in the show. So after the death and after Caputo's press conference, this prison riot starts, and Tasty becomes the leader of this prison riot, and she goes out to the public. I mean, not out of to the public, in front of the prison, and there she, not as Caputo mentioned Hussein's name many times, and the actress who plays Tasty said many times in interviews that she was inspired for filming the scene by Diamond Reynolds, who live streamed the death or the shooting of her boyfriend, Fernando Castillo, on the Facebook live stream. You might have seen that. And Danielle Brooks, the actress, said, I remember specifically watching this young black woman speak so eloquently, without foul language, without cussing anybody, just with such grace and dignity and pride and strength. So, keeping this in mind, Danielle Brooks continued performing a great character of Tasty, and in season 5 she became the prison riots leader and lead negotiator. But the prison riots ended in chaos, and the SWAT team stormed the prison, and one of the guards, called Piscatella, was shot by a police officer and not by an inmate. Yet in season 6, then, Tasty is framed for this crime, which she did not commit, but so through that the show just focuses on her faith by showing this unjust judicial system, and as well showing how, for example, those people who are marginalized are being scapegoated in this show, for example, by the governor of New York, where the show takes place, because they just wanted to go away. But in the show, we see then scenes of media outrage, and Tasty gets mail by supporters, and even the ACLU decides to take her case. And at the end of season 6, which is the last season, you see a scene I'm going to show you where her verdict is read. And through this scene, I want to show you how the makers of the show depict the unjust justice system, and which Black Lives Matter also criticized on their agenda.
As you can see, there's not one single black person in the room. Surprisingly, it's split evenly between men and women, but African Americans are very much not represented. There is one Korean American and 2 Latino men. And what we ask ourselves is, why wouldn't you want a writer's room to reflect the reality as it is? Because you do not only see white people running around, and especially since the show is portraying mass incarceration, which disproportionately impacts black people.